Alright guys, so you clicked on this video because you're trying to figure out what to do in preparation for Season 1. Well, today I'm going to explain that to you. So one of the first things I want to discuss is going to be discovering all the Altars of Lilith as you see on screen right now. Now, what the Altars of Lilith are going to do is they're going to give you plus 10 Renown, and then on top of that they're going to give you a plus 2 and a random stat, and some of them actually give you Paragon points when you discover them. Now, why is this important? The developers confirmed that the Altars of Lilith will be one of the things transferring over from the Renown system. Now, this again is important because that means when you load up your new character in Season 1, instead of being like everyone else who hasn't done this and hasn't discovered, all these altars, they're not going to have as many skill points as you because you have the Renown progression, and they're not going to have as many stat points as you. When you do get all the Altars of Lilith, it balances you out to about plus 70 in all stats with some change in some other stats. So again, it gives you a huge advantage in terms of power, and then the fact that you'll be able to start with skill points and potions. Now you might be wondering what else is going to be transferring over, and that is going to be region discovery. So if you discover all the zones in the map, the developers did confirm that the whole map will be exposed and open to you, and that you will get that progress that you made in your Renown. Now again, why is this important? Same thing as the Altars of Lilith. The more Renown progress you make, the more closer it's going to get you to increasing your Renown. Now unfortunately, going into Season 1, you are going to have to regrind your Renown system to get, let's say, that additional skill point and to get that additional Paragon points. Unfortunately, that's not all going to transfer over into the new season. But the developers did say that all the Altars of Lilith and all region discovery will transfer over, and that should balance you out to at least the first two unlocks. Which, if we look right here at the Fractured Peaks example, if we get all the Altars of Lilith, that's going to be 280 Renown, and if we get all the region progress discovery, that's going to give us 380 Renown, bringing us to 660 Renown total for the entire region. Now that is going to get us the first two Renown unlocks and get us a little bit closer to getting that next skill point. So you guys see how you're going to have an advantage going into Season 1 if you guys get all this done prior to the start of the season. Now, one of the last things I want to discuss is another tip for you guys going into Season 1 is save a character to level. If you guys did not know, going into seasons, you have to level a new character. So for example, for me, currently right now I've been messing around with all the characters, but I've really been focusing on the sorcerer. And I told myself that I'm going to save leveling up a druid for Season 1. That is going to be my Season 1 character, and that's going to be the character I'm going to focus and I'm going to grind and go hard on. Again, play the game how you want, guys, but I know a lot of us, including myself, are new to Diablo, and the whole restarting a season is a very new concept to a lot of us, including me. I come from Destiny, a lot of Destiny gameplay, so I'm so used to playing a game that your character carries over, but your power is just reset, but you have all your gear. This is similar to that, except you're just starting from scratch. And again, I know people are worried about it, saying, oh, it's not going to be fun, etc., etc. But you have to remember, the season is going to come with new different quality of life updates and new activities and probably better ways to level up. Again, guys, the reason why I say to save a character is just so you can have a fresh start, so you don't feel like you're doing the same thing again, because I feel like players are going to feel that way. If, for example, if I leveled up a rogue in the preseason, or I leveled up a sorcerer in the preseason, and then I go into Season 1 to level up another sorcerer, so like I said, I would recommend that you guys at least save a character that you really want to level. And if you don't like any of the characters and you just want to play one character forever, that's totally fine. And something to consider too, if you're kind of on the fence about playing a season because you have to restart, is just think about this. Think, okay, hey, I played an ice mage in the preseason. Let me try playing a fire mage. Let me see if I can make that work. Let me see what kind of cool build I can make with that. Or let's make a lightning build. There's many builds that you can do per characters to keep the feeling fresh, and that's what has me excited. I think every class has at least a minimum of 2 to 3 possible builds that you can roll with them. So if you think about it, that's technically 10 to 15 classes if you kind of break it down in that sense. So that's at least 15 seasons you can try something different if you wanted to in the grand scheme of things. But of course, they're going to have more characters down the line, as with Diablo 3 and Diablo 2 and Diablo Immortal. They're going to add more characters. They've already stated that they will, but they want the characters to be kind of fresh and not copy and paste. Anyways, guys, I hope this helped you out. Remember, if you guys want to get more quick tips like this and updates, please consider subscribing to the channel. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by September 7th, which is my birthday. So I'll catch you guys then. And thank you guys so much for all the love and support lately on the channel. It has been amazing. Peace.